My name is Alyssa Casbar. I'm a 5th grade student at Cotee River Elementary School. My TEDx is about taking a stand. Lots of people take stands or even protest. I'm sure many of you have seen or heard about people taking stands about bullying, animal cruelty, and women's rights. I'm here to tell people that taking a stand is important. To take a stand is to state your opinion on an issue. When you take a stand, you go against something or someone. George Washington took a stand against disease. George Washington took many stands throughout his political and military career. According to biography.net, Washington took a stand against disease by vaccinating his army against smallpox. Siegfried Sassoon took a stand by using violent, graphic poetry to show the brutality of war, and taking this stand caused him many consequences. Harriet Tubman was one of the many people who escaped slavery and took a stand against slavery. According to HarrietTubmanBiography.com, Tubman escaped from slavery and went back on many dangerous missions to free other slaves. There are many groups and organizations that take stands in what they are against or believe in. If we go back in history a while, the Indian National Congress protested to end British control of India. In 1773, the Tea Act happened. According to Social Studies Alive, America's Past, the Sons of Liberty dressed up as Native Americans and boarded the British East India Tea Company ship. They opened 342 chests of tea and dumped them into the Boston Harbor. This was their way of taking a stand and protesting. Now let's go into some recent history. In January of this year, there was a women's march in Washington and cities all over the world. On the women's rights website, it states that women protested not only for women's rights, but for other things such as healthcare, freedom of religion, and natural environment. Most of this was a result of comments made by our president. Another recent event was many NFL players were standing up against police brutality. Quite a few NFL players did not stand up while the national anthem was being played. They believed that this would bring attention to the cause and lead to better training of police officers. A group called PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, are trying to stop animal cruelty based on the article at PETA.org. Taking a stand is important because it gives people a say in an issue. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen, is what Winston Churchill once said. Churchill means it takes courage to speak up, but you also have to have courage to sit down and listen to what others have to say. Thank you, everyone.